So today we would be learning about Google Docs. Google Docs is an online word processor that lets you create and format documents and work with other people. So this is a symbol for Google Doc, and it is used to type anything whenever you want to type a syllabus or you want to type the holidays homework, whatever typing work that you want to do, that you can do in Google Docs. Now, in order to open a Google Docs, you should log in through your Gmail account, and it is available in a Google app launcher. I'll just show you. This is a Google Chrome. Let me, yeah, this is the Gmail. I simply click here. Now, here you can see Google Apps. The 9 dots are there, and that's known as a app launcher. When you click here, you can see Docs. So this doc is linked to your Gmail ID, and whatever files you make in Docs, they get stored in your Google Drive. So simply click on the Google Docs, and it is there on the screen. So this is how you can open the doc screen. So it is an online word processor that is used for typing work. So let's watch a video and understand it in a better way.
In this lesson, you'll learn about Google Docs. Docs is an online word processing tool that offers real-time collaboration and sharing. Docs can be accessed, created, and shared from any device, including a smartphone. Best of all, Google Docs is cloud-based and your work is automatically saved, so you never have to hit save again.
So they are automatically saved. No need for saving your documents because it is there in the cloud storage. Whatever, somebody is there, Ritika Arora. Let me admit her. All right. So these are the checklists that you will learn with the Google Docs. First, I'll tell you how to create a Google document, how to edit the options in the Google document, how to insert images in a Google document, how to translate to your write-up in any other language that's also available in Google Doc. Then how can you share a document with the students or with the teachers, or how to collaborate using Google Docs. Collaboration is one of the very nice feature that's provided with the Google Docs. You can easily, the students or the teachers, they can work in group by using the collaboration feature of the Google Doc. And finally, how to download a Google document in your lab. So let's get started. So this is a symbol for a Google Doc. I have already told you that in order to open a Google Doc, you need to open your Chrome screen. There are 9 dots. That's called an app launcher or the Google apps. All the apps are available under this. Simply click here. A dialog box will get open. Then open the docs. So this is how you can create a Google document. Somebody is okay. Is any of the Teacher, I want you to be the co-host so that I can go with the uninterrupted training. Otherwise, I need to equip the teachers. Any teacher, let me see the list. 40 participants are there. Saloni Kapoor. First, Saloni Kapoor, can I make you the co-host? And if the teachers are admitting in, you can please make them to join. Saloni Kapoor, I had made it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's continue with the training. So this is how you can open a Google document. Let's open it. So this is a blank sign. These are the various template are there. If you want to create a blank document, simply click on the plus sign or you can choose from any of the template. So I simply click here. So this is my Google document. And that's the first we need to name the document. Click here. That's the demo document. After that, whatever you want to type, that you can type it here. Suppose I am just writing a story. Once upon a time, there was a thirsty brook. There was a crow. He was very. Suppose I have just added it and I can format it. This is the editing tool. Using the formatting option, I can make it in the center, I can bold it, I can change the text color, I can change the font style also, and then I can increase the font size. So all these tools are there, and when you will just click here, their name will be there and you can use that. So let's have it input and increase the size. Okay. So this is the formatting toolbar that I just showed you. You can increase the font size, you can make the text as bold, you can underline the text. So all these things you can do using this. Now, Google Doc is a collaborate word processor. Collaborate word processor means you can work in Google Doc in groups. Multiple users, they can contribute to the same document simultaneously. So we can use the Google Doc for creating a class labels, and the students can work together on a group project in real time. Now let's see the checklist. Editing, I have told you how to insert images. Now there is an insert option. In this insert option, images are there and you can insert images, either upload from the computer or you can take a pic also, or you can search the web. So let us search the web. I have just written full. I have just taken one image and then insert that image. So you can just drag, increase, make it a small. Let it be in the center. All right, so using the insert option, you can insert images, you can insert tables also. If you want to write in a tabular form, then you can insert table also. That's the table option which is present. Now, next feature is the translate feature. Suppose you want to translate whatever is written. Now it's written in the English language. There is an option under the tools, that's the translate document. I simply click here, then it would be generated, it would generate a copy of the document. So we need to choose a language, any of the language, let it be Gujarati, and then translate. A copy of the document is there, and the entire document gets converted into the language that you have chosen. Now, same, it's there. I just repeat it again. Tools option, under the tool option, the translate option is there. Translate document, choose the language. Now, this time I want to change it to Hindi. So you can have the multiple copies in multiple languages. All the copies are there and they all are there in the cloud. So this is how you can use the translate feature of the Google Doc. All right. Now next is share a Google document. Suppose you have made a Google document and you want to share with your students or with your colleagues, then how can you share that? For sharing a Google document, there is a blue color button, that's the share button. Simply click here, then I can share with the people. If I want to share only with one teacher, I'll just add her Gmail account here, and then that would be shared with her. Like suppose I am sharing with me only, it's chavla@gmail.com. This is my personal account. So I just save this. I want to save it with other person, other Gmail account. So there are three options for sharing my document. I want to share that document as a viewer. Viewer means the person can only view. The person cannot edit my document. Then I'll choose the viewer option. If I want the person should only comment, then I'll choose the comment option. And if I want the person can change also in my document, I'll make the person as editor. Let's make Nits Chawla as editor. So I simply enter the Gmail account of the teacher with whom I want to share my document. And that's the editor mode. And then I simply send it. I'll get a message, you are sharing to nitschavla@gmail.com, who is not in the Google Workspace organization, this item belongs. Let's share it because that's a personal mail ID, so I got this message. So I have shared the document with the Nitschavla. Let's check. Open the Nitschavla Gmail account. Yeah, can you see? Immediately it has come here. So GCT trainer, because I am taking the training through my GCT account. So a mail is received at Nits Chawla. When I clicked here, let me open it. So that document is here. So now it is available to Netstat. You can see it here. This is my profile pic. The Netstat is opening that Google account. Now I am that Word file is there with me. I can make changes to that. So this is how you can simply share your document. Any doubt in sharing the document? I think this is clear how to share your document. If you can share your Gmail ID, I can share that document with you and you can see to it. Okay, I'll share with Mona Sahani 31 at the rate Gmail. Let me just copy this. Yes, you can type your Gmail ID so that I can share with you. I'm sharing with Mona Sahani. Anybody wants this document, just type their mail ID. I'll share this document with you. All right, let me share with Mona Sahani. So I've just opened this document, share, Control V. Mona Sahani is there. Now let us make Mona Sahani as viewer only. I don't want her to change my document. So she cannot change the content of my document. She can only view. So generally with the students, whenever we want to share some guidelines, we just share it as a viewer. And if I want to make any change in that document, then only I will share it as editor. So I just simply send, share anyway. Yes, Miss Monica, please check. Monica saying you must have received the mail ID, I suppose. Okay, I'll send to Anjana also and to Ritika also. Let me share with Anjana. Let Anjana be the editor. I have sent to Anjana. And let me share with one more. Okay, Monica Sani has received. So Monica, let me just unmute you. Yeah. Now I have turned on the microphone. Monica Sani, are you able to change your document? Did you try? Monica Singh, unmute and just tell, are you able to view it or you can add it also? All right. So let's, Anjana Verma, I have shared with you. Please check. Did you receive that? Not able to change. Yes, because I have shared that document with you as viewer only, so that you cannot change it. Yes, Anjana Verma can edit it. All right. So that means you are an editor. Now let's try the commenter option. So I am just sharing it with Jyoti. Let me share.
But Neetu, it can be edited in English.
Yes. Because that translate, I did not share with you the copy of the document. I had shared the original document with you.
Okay, that means I have to translate it.
No. The thing is that whenever I translate the document, the copy of that document is there on my screen. I share the original copy with you. If you want to translate, the copy of it would be generated. That would be the another file.
Thank you.
So with you, I have shared only the original document. All right. So you need to translate it.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you.
Now, I was just explaining you about the commenter option. All right. So let me share this with Jyoti. All right. So let Jyoti be the commenter. Neither she can view, or she can view, but she cannot edit it. She can send her comments to the document. So let's send to Jyoti. Yes, Miss Jyoti, please check at your end. Are you able to send the comments? Now I have received from the Anjana Verma. Just let me, she has opened. How I got to know, if I see it here, I got this message that she has opened, and this is the one, that's the chat. So let us ask from Miss Jyoti here. Miss Jyoti, are you able to? Yeah. So now Jyoti Sachdeva is doing something. I can see it on my screen. So she can send her comments. So this is a very good feature of Docs. In this way, we can collaborate with the other students or with the teachers.
Yes, I'm able to edit.
You're able to add it, but the thing is that the copy that is there, I cannot, as an editor, whatever you change, that gets reflected to me also. But as a commenter, that change is there with you. Did you get this?
Yes.
If I make it as an editor, whatever changes Jyoti makes, that are reflected upon in my document also, because I have shared that document. So suppose I have written here a crow. Jyoti has just deleted it and she has made it as a bird. So that in my document also, rather than crow, I'll be seeing that. So you can see she's typing the crow, and you can see it here, the whatever comments she is giving, it's up to me. If I want to keep them, can you see the screen? That's a very good feature of Docs. Jyoti Sachdeva is writing, the crow saw a pot of water under a tree. Now this is, it's not there. It's up to me. If I want to add it, I can accept suggestion. If I don't want the suggestion, I simply cross it. Okay, so this time I am crossing the suggestion of Jyoti Sachdeva. Please, Jyoti, write one more time. This time I'll accept your suggestion.
Okay, just a minute.
Yeah. Now you can see Jyoti Sachdeva is again writing, and on here, when I just scroll it, it's there. The crow saw a pot. Yeah, thank you. Now, if I want this comment, I simply, so that's the commenter option. So there are three options which are available when you share your document with the teacher or with the student. One is the viewer option. You just want that the content of the document should be viewed as viewed. Nobody can change them. So generally, whenever we want to give certain guidelines to the students, or we just guidelines are there, we do not want anybody should change them, we always share them as a viewer. And when you want that, like suppose a student has submitted the work, now you want to give certain remarks, so you can share that document. The student will share that document with you as a commenter. so that you can give your remarks. And when you want, suppose you have written a holidays homework for science and you want your co-teacher should see to it, and if in case any changes you want her to do, if she can do that changes. So that's the editor option. So I hope all these three sharing options are clear to everyone.
Neetu, I have one question.
Yeah, please.
After sharing the document with our co-teacher, where can I access the document once again?
Okay.
Will it be in the downloads or where it will be?
No, it is there only in the cloud.
It will be
Whenever
in the
it's
cloud.
there in the document only, it's there. You can see it here. It's there. Demo document is there. It is there in my Google Drive. Whatever documents you create by default, they all get saved in our drive. After the Google Doc, I'll discuss about the Google Drive. Whatever files are there, they are there in Google Drives.
Okay.
It's there in the cloud, and you can have them in the laptop also. I'll tell you, like suppose I do not want to have this in the cloud. I want to have my own copy. I want to save it in the laptop. I can do that also. That's the download a file that we would be doing in last.
I guess that will be more convenient if it is downloaded in the download option.
Yeah, that's there. Download a Google document that I'll just let you know. Now this, my file is present in the Google Drive. I'll just show you. Let me open my Google Drive and then it would be clear to you. So here is my drive. So can you see demo document? It's there. It's there in my drive. And this is a translated copy. This is the story writing I created yesterday. So this is where all my files are there. It is there in the cloud. All the Google documents are saved by default in Google Drive. No need for saving them. They automatically get saved. Now, Poonam, your doubt.
Thank you, Neetu, for clarifying this doubt. And one more doubt, can I ask?
Yeah, please go ahead.
My co-teacher, she has done some changes. That file will also be there in the Google Drive?
Just please repeat one more time.
My co-teacher, I have shared the file with my co-teacher. After that, she has
Right.
added the syllabus in that. So that
Hmm.
edited file, will I get in Google Drive? That
Yes,
file
it's
also
there
will be
in the
stored in the Google Drive?
Yes.
Okay.
All are working in collaboration. You are the owner, whosoever is the owner of the document that have that file in the drive. Like for example, as examination in charge, you want to make a syllabus for a particular class, like class 6 syllabus. So you create a Google document for class 6 and you are the owner. So it's there in your drive and you share with everyone, and we will open it through the cloud storage. We will add our part, like I write about my science part, the SST teacher will write about the SST part. We would be doing this at last. This activity we would be doing where I'm creating a document and all the teachers are adding their that syllabus of their particular subject. We would be doing it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. So let's continue further.
Thank you so much, Miss Neetu.
Thank you, Ms. Ruthi. Okay. So we have done with the share a document. I hope sharing of document is clear to everyone. So let's watch a video about the sharing. So it's written, you can work any Google document, open the Google Doc, share button, I have already told you, type the email address of the teacher or the student that you want to share with. So these are the steps. Let's watch a video.
Every Google Doc you create is automatically set to private, which means that only you can see, edit, or delete it. To share your document with others, click the blue Share button in the upper right corner. Add an email address.
So simply click on the share button. Then you need to add the email address of the person with whom you want to share your document.
And choose a permission level. Editing rights allow a person to edit, add, and delete content in real time. Comment rights allow someone to comment or suggest changes that require approval from the document owner. View-only rights allow a person to see content but prevents them from changing or deleting it. When multiple people access a document at the same time, each person's cursor appears as a different color. This prevents collaborators from accidentally typing over one another or deleting one another's work. All edits are seen instantly by everyone without having to refresh the doc. And don't worry, Docs works offline too. If you ever lose your internet connection, you can keep working normally. All of your edits will be saved and will sync with the current version the next time you connect to the internet.
All right. Now let's how to download a Google document. Now, for example, I have just, let me open this document. Now I want to have a copy of this in my laptop. So how I download it? For that, I simply do File and there is an option Download. I can download my Google document either as a Word file or as a PDF. It's up to me how I want to get it downloaded. Suppose my syllabus is all made and I want to download as a PDF document, I'll click on the PDF document. And if you want to save it as a Microsoft, because we never download a Google document. We cannot have that as a standalone in my laptop. It has to be Word only. My Google document gets converted to a Word file because a Google Doc is a collaborated document. For that, I should be present online. When the internet is there, then only I'm able to work with the Google Doc because that's a collaborative word processor. Whereas in Microsoft Word, you can work as in the offline mode. Like for example, I simply download this as Word document. So you can say in my downloads, the same file get downloaded. And this is a Word file. And if I want to again have it on the cloud, I can upload this file in the Google Drive. This I would be telling you when I would be explaining you about the Google Drive too. All right. So this is how you can download. You can download your file either as a PDF also. Let's download this as a PDF. So let me check in my download folder. Can you see demo document PDF? And this is the Word file. Let me open now. This file is not on clouds. It is there in my laptop. It's there in the hard disk of my laptop. It's there in this C drive or the D drive of my laptop. So you can work with that. So that's not the collaborated. That's only you're working with that. So that's the Word document. Same way, like suppose the final document is made and you want to share the syllabus with the student, you simply download it as a PDF file, and this is a PDF file you can share with the students on the school portal. So this is the way we can download our files. Any doubt in the download option? Let me just turn on your microphones because I in between turn them off. for having the uninterrupted training. Any doubts? Shall I proceed further? Please give your feedbacks. That download option is clear to everyone. All right. Thank you, Ms. Jyoti, no doubt. So now let's create a syllabus. All of us together. Okay. Now, for sharing a document, like suppose I want to share this document with the 50 students, 50 teachers. Now it is very difficult for me to add the mail ID of each teacher. So how can I reduce my job, or how can I make it easy? For that, I can create a link for this document, and I share the link with you, and then you can make changes. So let's understand that. Now let us create one more document, new. Let's give it as a syllabus. Right? So let me type paint marks. Senior secondary public school Amapuri and syllabus 2022-20. Right? So let me have this in the center. Let it be bold. Let it be right. Now, so let's start with science. So suppose I have written computer syllabus. Chapter 1, Introduction to let's be Google Docs. This is a chapter 1. Chapter 2. Let's have Google Drive. All right. So I have made my computer syllabus, or you can just add a title and then let me share this with you. Now, rather than sharing it through the email ID, I just entered, there is an option get link. I simply copy the link. All right, got it. And then in the chat box, I simply type that link. Now, all of you, please open this and then start. Please open, click on this link. A document will get open. Please add something, your subject and any chapter name. Please open it. I'm just turning off all the microphone for the smooth training. Okay, let me check. Anybody has opened? Please click on that link that I shared in the chat box. I just shared a link. Open this, asking for access. All right. Let me share it again. Now, let me again, basically why it is giving you the option no access, because it is restricted to the uh, organization. So nobody, because you are opening this document through your personal mail ID. So that's not allowed. That is why that's the restricted mode. Let it be anyone with the link. Done. Sorry, let me share it again. Copy link. Let's change first. Anyone with the link. Now, if three options are there, viewer, commenter, or editor. You all are editor. Done. Now, let me just share it again. Now, please go ahead. I have shared with you the link. All of you can make changes to it. Now, the moment you are opening, can you see my screen? Anonymous kangaroo, it's given. So all these have opened and they are doing it. Why I am getting this anonymous? Because you are editing the document using your personal Gmail ID. If it's there in the St. Mark's school, and if you have opened it using your uh, mail ID, that's the stmarkschool.in ID, then I would be able to see your mail IDs here. Now see, maths rational number is there. Now, who has done it? I do not know the mail ID, because you are doing it through your personal mail. Same way, integer has been added, English. So this is a collaborative document. All of you are adding your information to it. So now I have a collaborative syllabus. No need for making the separate Word files. In one document, all the teachers, because I shared the link of that document, all the teachers can add it to it. So computer I have added. Now maths teacher is adding the maths syllabus. Then the English teacher. Please, teachers, come on, start writing it so that we can see its effect. Can you see? That's the collaborator working. We all are working in collaboration. You are working at your end. Now somebody has overwritten at my part. We can correct that also. The owner can correct that also. If somebody overwrites my part, I can correct it. There is a version history is there. If anybody changes to it, I can get that version history back. So that option is also there. That safety and security is also there. So computer syllabus is there, maths syllabus is there, midterm syllabus is also there of maths, English syllabus is there. All right, that's good to know. Any other teacher of any other subject? SST syllabus, please. Yes, SST teachers, type your syllabus, please. Any SST teacher, let me open it. SST teacher. Okay, Jyoti Sachdeva has edited Monica Sahani, Democracy. Monica Sahani, open the link and then please type in the document, not in the chat box. Please click on the link. When you will click on the link, a Google document will get open. Simply type. And then we can have the SST syllabus. Right? So when everybody done, I can download it. As a Microsoft Word or as a PDF document. Let's save it as a PDF document. So my syllabus is ready. So that's the working in collaboration. That's the beauty of the Google document. It's a collaborative word processor. You can work in collaboration. So this is my syllabus ready. And I can share with the students. All right. Any doubt, teachers? Let me just turn on your microphones. Any doubt in the collaboration? Not opening. Okay. Some issue is there at your end. Otherwise, all are able to open. So that was about the Google document. We have done all the checklists. Let me see. That's the last one is collaborate using Google Doc. Now this is it's simply a practice assignment. You are preparing for an exam with students on a chapter. You have created a great review packet that you want them to have and keep for reference. So what sharing setting should you set for the document? You just want to share with the students and you want that the students should keep it as a viewer, only as a reference. So anyone with the link can view, anyone with the link can comment, or anyone with the link can add. Please type your answers in the chat box. What is the answer to this? Yeah. View, comment, or add it. With the students, we should, if I want to share any document, that's only for reference. So I can view with the student as view only. Anyone with the link can view. All right. Now, Google document is an, please write your answers in the chat box. Google document is, yes, Mandeep for right, view, Parmeet for written, view. Yes, what is the answer to the second? Google document is an doc, is an word processor, an online word processor, document, or Google Doc. It is an online word processor. All right. So that was about the Google document. So use Google Docs to motivate group collaboration. It is very good to do the collaboration using the Google Docs. Let's watch a video.
Hey everybody, this video is about Google Docs for Kids, episode 1. What is it? What is Google Docs? Well, Google Docs is a computer for writing. Google Docs, it can really make your writing look good. You can choose different fonts, you can text your notes, and you can choose different colors for your text. And you can even search for images on the internet and add it to your document. And Google Docs makes writing easier too. One of the great things about writing on a computer is that you can go back and edit anything you did. So instead of having to do a lot of erasing, starting all over again, you can just go back into your writing and change this. Google Docs is also a program that lives on the internet, so everything that you do in Docs is authentically right away. And you can access your work with any device that has an internet connection. So if you start working on a document in school, you can easily continue working on the same document at home, as long as you can get online. Google Docs also lets you collaborate or work together with other people even at the same time. So you can work on a report with your classmate, each one keep working on your computer. Your teacher can also work with you and help you through writing each of you with your computer. So let's take a closer look at Google Docs right now. When you want to start a brand new document in Google Docs, you go to docs.google.com. That will take you to your Google Docs homepage. You can see all of your Google Docs documents. Up at the top, you can see some options for starting a new document. We're going to click on the plus sign for one. And that takes us to a brand new Google Docs document. So let's have a look around. A blank page takes up most of the space, but notice this little vertical line. That's called your cursor. Whenever you start to type the characters you type will appear exactly what the cursor is. There are different ways to group them, so we'll talk about that in the next episode. Up at the top of the Docs, have a menu. You click on the menu, you'll see a list or sub-menu, different choices. And just below the menu, you'll see what's called a toolbar. If you put your pointer on the mouse using your trackpad mouse, you can hover over some of these menus, and you'll see an explanation of what the item is. And let's take a close look at the undo icon located up at the top left. The undo page is probably one of your best friends working in Google Docs because it lets you undo previous mistakes or something that you change your mind about. So that's a brief intro to Google Docs. To get started with the real document, check out the next episode or document. Thanks for watching.
So that was about the Google Docs. I'm just sharing a feedback form on Google Doc. All are requested to fill this form. So the feedback form, please, all are requested to fill this form. I really need this form. I need to submit this form. 38 participants are there, so all are requested to fill this form. After that, I would be taking 5 minutes break. And we would be doing the